Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talk Sport. Just doing my review of our 3-0 win away at Frankfurt in the Europa League opening game of the campaign. Now, first things first, I'm happy we got a win. I did predict a scoreline of 2-1. I thought it'd be a close game, and it was. As much as we ended up winning it by 3 goals. There was times that they had many opportunities, and I have to give credit to Emi Martinez. He never really looked out of place, never really spilt the ball, never made much mistakes, and I credit him for that. I thought that we started relatively well. We should have scored within about 4 minutes, to be honest with you. Saka crossed in this ball and Torreira knocked it over, and it was unfortunate. But, we look back on it now, we won the game, can't really complain. I'm happy Torreira's all right. There was a point that he went down, and, the way he went down and he was signalling, I thought it was something really serious. But, it's a little pit bull warrior in him. He managed to play on and stuff, and it was an overall good performance, I think I saw a lot of people not happy when they saw the starting lineup. I was relatively happy with it. I feel, of course, I felt it was good to see Smith Rowe back in the fold. I think he had a decent game, but, he just come back from a relatively substantial injury. So, in due time, he'll be back and better. Joe Willock had a very good game. And, Saka was outstanding, to say the least. He wasn't that great to start off with. He was building into the game. There's a couple of times where he was through, didn't make the right decision, but, he didn't let that get him down, and he just kept focused throughout the game. You think about it, he got the assist for Willock's goal, late on in the first half. He was the player that got the opposing player sent off, and also, he scored and set up Aubameyang's goal. So overall, great performance from him. Happy for him, and personally speaking now, I think he puts himself in the frame for some of the Premier League games. Of course, we got Villa on Sunday. I'm not saying that he goes straight into that game as a starter. Of course, that's a decision for the manager to make. But, he definitely presents himself there as an option. And if he doesn't play on Sunday, then I'm sure he'll play against Nottingham Forest in the cup game. I think that's the following week. So, very impressed with Saka's performance tonight. And with quite a majority of the team. And bearing that in mind, I'm going to get straight in and do my player ratings. In goal, Martinez, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. Like I said, he didn't really look like he flapped to the ball much. He was able to, hit some lob passes. And, there was one time he hit a ball, I think he had it in his hand, and he just kicked it, and it just went a bit too far for Aubameyang. But it's like, we got guys with pace. We can hit balls in over the top of opposing players, and, let our guys run onto them and run in behind. So, good performance from him. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Going into the defence, Chambers, was surprised to see him play at right back. Of course, it is somewhere he's played prior. It was a bit shaky to start with, but I felt he grew into the game and was, probably finished the game quite solid. I'd give him a 7 out of 10. On the other side, Kolasinac, at times out of position. But, he wasn't terrible. But overall, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Louise didn't do nothing substantially wrong. I thought he had an okay game. I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Mustafi, I thought he was very good, to be honest with you. As much as I know, he's someone that can be scapegoated and someone that can make some mistakes. And he is someone that even myself stated in the summer that, he needs to go. The reality is he's here now, and, he's played tonight, and he had a good performance, and I'd give him an 8 out of 10 for his performance. Going into the midfield, Granit Xhaka, another player which, at times I tend to criticise. I felt he had a good game. And some people were saying, is this because of the tempo of the game? And I was thinking, this wasn't a slow-paced game. This game was relatively at a fast pace. So, whether it's certain English clubs he struggles to do it against. But I thought he had a good game. I'd give Xhaka a 7 out of 10. Torreira, again, I think he should have buried that chance within the 4th minute. Unlucky. But overall, I'd say he had a good game. I'd give him a 7 out of 10 also. Joe Willock got on the score sheet. He should have had another goal. He had a great chance in the first half. I think Aubameyang, who it was that crossed it into him, crossed it in or played it in, and he's knocked it, really just wide. But overall, great performance from him. He wasn't happy to come off. And that's good. He wants to play hard for the team, wants to do all his best efforts for the team, and, credit to him. I'll give Willock an 8 out of 10. Smith Rowe, like I said, coming back from a substantial injury, was surprised to see that he started this game. I thought he did okay. Nothing too great, but, nothing to really tear into him about. I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Saka's the man. This is Saka's night, I'm sure he put this date in his calendar somewhere. This is the day for him. Really proved himself well, and credit to him. I'd have to give him a 10, personally. And then Aubameyang, got on the score sheet, was doing well in the channels, and he once again proves how important he is for us as a player and as a striker. And you can see he seems a bit more happier playing through the middle. And, that's something for Emery to work out for when Lacazette's fit again. But for now, can't complain. Aubameyang's doing the job up top. I give Aubameyang an 8 out of 10. Moving on to the subs, Pepe came on, did okay. A couple of times he got the ball, knocked it past man. Got the assist for Saka, so I'd give him a 7 out of 10. Ceballos come on for Willock, did relatively well. I'd probably give him a 7 also. And then Maitland-Niles come on from Kolasinac, not on for that long. I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Again, that's my thoughts on the game. Of course, feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.